do I tell my ex-husband's wife that he hasn't changed? I have been divorced for 7 years, and I was with my high school sweetheart for over 20 years, married for 15. We had 2 amazing children. About 5 years into my marriage, I started to get that feeling he was cheating. I would catch him in small lies. He would come home drunk and smell like perfume. He would flirt with anybody and everybody. The list goes on and on. I confronted him about my suspicions, and he did a very good job making me feel like these were my issues, and I was just insecure. I even ended up going to therapy and convinced myself that I needed to be more trusting and laid back. Fast forward, and I find out that he is having a long-term affair with one of my best friends, and he had several flings along the way. I was devastated. I felt like I wasted my life on a lie and a true asshole. We got a divorce and have co-parented well. The first few years were rough because he very much went through a wild party phase. He met his now wife in 2020, and she is 15 years younger than him. She is honestly lovely, but extremely naive. We have become friendly and talk at kids' events and holidays. My brother died recently, and she showed up at my house with a care basket and flowers. He doesn't deserve her. However, when they first started dating, he would still message me and try to flirt and ask for nudes. I never provided them. We still have mutual friends, and I have heard through them that he messes around with women while she travels for work. I have stayed out of it because I am the ex and I haven't had direct evidence. A few months back, we were with my kids making cookies. She started confiding in me. She came home early and found one of his co-workers in their house. She told me she was very uncomfortable with their friendship. They text and talk on the phone all the time. She also asked to spend time with them, and he told her that the other woman wouldn't like that. My kids were there, so I just tried to give good advice, but discreetly, and told her to follow her gut. If it doesn't feel right, it probably isn't. So here's where I need advice. Last night, I was at a restaurant with friends, and I looked over, and he was at the bar with this woman that she is not comfortable with. It was just the 2 of them, and it clearly appeared like a date. I didn't see them do anything, but they were drinking together and left. He ran into our friends on the way out. So he knew he was caught. They said he was like a deer in the headlights and started getting fidgety. I don't believe he saw me because I was still at the table. I left about 15 minutes later and saw them sitting in her car at the back of the parking lot, and I just left. So my dilemma is, do I tell her? I feel like girl code says I should, but we aren't close like that. Also, my ex is an extremely skilled liar, and I am sure he already has something in the hopper because he knows he was seen. I am so torn.